Greetings, YouTube. Last week I was having a conversation with one of my coworkers. He's one of our newer employees. He's only 21, and 21 seems really young now. He said something just in casual conversation that struck me as not only generally offensive, but as really important that he have it explained why I thought it was offensive. He said, bros before hoes. So let's break this down for a minute. Bros is an abbreviation for the word brothers, family, friendship, solidarity. I don't think I know a negative definition of the word brother or brothers. There could be some. I don't know the entire English language. Then let's look at hoes, which is an abbreviation for whores. I don't know of any positive definitions of the word whore or whores. And I told him, I said, I really hate that statement. Because if a guy were to tell people, I've slept with 100 women, his male friends are going to slap him on the back and tell him what a stud he is. But if a woman were to say, I've slept with 100 men, she is going to be slut-shamed. And that isn't fair. If 100 partners is good for a male, 100 partners is good for a female, regardless of the sex, gender, orientation of those partners on either end. But we don't do that now, do we? In America, we say, or Western culture in general, we say that it's okay if men are experienced, and it's not okay if women are experienced. Though, how those men get that experience without also sharing experiences with women is always kind of baffled me. I used to work with a guy. He was from Algeria, and he was a U.S. citizen. His wife was a U.S. citizen. His kids were U.S. citizens. He really enjoyed being a U.S. citizen. And he told me once that when his daughter got to be a teen, he was going to send her back to Algeria. Now realize that Algeria is a nation that she knows nothing about. By the time she hits 13 or 14, she'll have been an American citizen for that entire time of her life. She will have no connection to Algeria. And so I said, why would you do that? He says, because I want her to be raised in a proper Muslim environment. And through other conversations, I came to the realization that he felt that it was quite acceptable for a male to be sexually experienced prior to his wedding, but not acceptable if a woman were sexually experienced prior to her wedding, which is also quite endemic here in America in these whole purity pledge thing, which are just complete and utter bull. Newsflash, folks, in America, 95% of all people have premarital sex. So those purity pledges and those purity rings, they don't work. And I thought it was, I tried to explain it to my friend, because he's a nice guy, that, maybe that was an unfair standard, and he just didn't see it. Just like my coworker last week didn't see why I got upset when he said, bros before hoes. Words have power. Lots of it. How we use them, consciously and unconsciously, also has power. And we need to be careful of what we say, how we say it, when we say it, why we say it. We need to be conscious of what we are doing. We aren't often good at that. We need to work on it. We need to make sure that when we make a statement like bros before hoes, we know what it means, and do we really want to say it? Now, personally, I'm never going to use that phrase in reality. I don't believe it's true, and I'm not a sexist. But I'm sure that a lot of people who do use that phrase, they may not even be aware of what they're saying, which is more's the pity. So, have you encountered this kind of thing? Unconscious words that you think that maybe the people that are saying them should be aware of what they mean? I'd be interested in knowing.